You'll never run out of tourist attractions in the Philippines, whether you're planning a calm trip or an active escape. From Luzon to Mindanao, we've compiled a list of the most beautiful sites in the Philippines. Watch this Philippine travel guide to learn about the most beautiful spots to visit in the Philippines. The most beautiful tourist attractions in the Philippines. Kayangan Lake. Kayangan Lake in Coron, Palawan, is undoubtedly one of the top tourist sites in the Philippines. It's known as the cleanest lake in the Philippines, and some even think it's the cleanest lake in Asia. The water is very clear and ideal for swimming and diving. Kayangan Lake is surrounded by large limestone formations, and you may get a panoramic view of the entire area by climbing up a 300-step slope. Although getting to this Coron Palawan tourist attraction requires some work, the vistas are well worth it. How to get there? Book a flight to Busuanga from Manila. The journey takes 1 hour. Ride a vehicle or tricycle to Coron town proper after arriving at the Busuanga airport. You may join a group cruise or charter a private boat to Kayangan Lake from the town center. Bantayon Rice Terraces. The Hagdong Palayan, or Bantayon Rice Terraces, are unquestionably a source of pride not just for the Ifugaos but also for Filipinos all over the world. It was listed on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1995 because of its beauty. This tourist site in Luzon, located at the foot of the Cordillera mountain ranges, will steal your breath away as you become lost in the breathtaking vista of these rice terraces. The only way to get to the Bantayon Rice Terraces is to take a bus. You may take a bus to Bantayon from Manila's Cubao or Sampaloc. Coda Lines and Ohayami Trans are the only buses that go straight to Bantayon. At the very least, the journey will take 9 hours. You can take a tricycle to your accommodation or visit the region right after arriving at the Bantayon bus port. Ricua Payaman. There are rolling hills and knolls everywhere in Ricua Payaman, also known as Marlborough Hills, surrounded by a carpet of the greenest grass you'll ever see, with even the tiniest grass swaying in the Batanes wind. You might almost envision yourself in the 1965 classic Sound of Music, hearing Julie Andrews sing "The Hills Are Alive." Ricua Payaman in Batanes is wonderful. Mount Araya, Diara Beach, Tayad Lighthouse, and the Pacific Ocean may all be seen from this Batanes tourist attraction. Everything is at one spot. Ricua Payaman is one of the Philippines' most beautiful tourist destinations, therefore don't miss it. Book a flight to Batanes from Manila. To go to Ricua Payaman, you can rent a vehicle, tricycle, or motorcycle. Hidden Beach. Hidden Beach in El Nido, contrary to its name, is no longer so hidden, especially since, and maybe even before, Condé Nast Traveler named it one of the world's 30 greatest beaches. The hidden beach is hidden between large natural stone walls, with just a small opening to enter and escape from. It's ideal for swimming, relaxing, and shooting photos. If they don't persuade you that it's incredible, we're not sure what will. This is the ideal tourist site in Luzon to visit if you're seeking for a beach. Only one airline, Air Swift, flies straight to El Nido, and it is rather pricey. If you're on a tight budget, fly to Puerto Princesa and then take a van to El Nido. The journey from Puerto Princesa takes about 5 to 7 hours. Book Tour C to enjoy Hidden Beach when you arrive in El Nido. Vigan. Visiting Vigan is like going back in time because of its well-preserved Spanish colonial town, which is regarded as one of the greatest in the world. What makes Vigan such a popular tourist destination in the Philippines is its historical and cultural significance, which satisfies not just wanderlust but also the mind and spirit of travelers. You have the option of flying or taking the bus from Manila. However, the bus is the most cost-effective mode of transportation to Ilocos Province. Partas, Dominion Bus Lines, Verone Transit, and St. Joseph/Aniceto Transit offer daily direct trips, while Philippine Rabbit Bus Line, Farias, Maria de Leon Florida, Baliwag, and RCJ Transit have frequent excursions that travel via Vigan on the Manila-Laoag route. Traveling by bus takes about 8 to 10 hours, whereas flying takes about 1 to 1.5 hours. Puerto Princesa Underground River. The Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park is a wonderful Palawan jewel that definitely stands out. It is one of the world's longest underground rivers, flowing 5 miles through a subterranean cave system before emptying into the sea. Karsts, natural rock formations generated by dissolving limestone, loom in every direction inside the Puerto Princesa Underground River. Puerto Princesa Underground River is perhaps the top tourist destination in the Philippines for seeing natural wonders. You must first go to Puerto Princesa City, either by land, sea, or air, from Manila. You must go to Sabang after arriving in Puerto Princesa. There are several public transportation options for getting to Sabang town, including jeepneys, buses, and vans. The journey from Puerto Princesa Airport to Sabang will take around 2 to 3 hours. You'll take a small boat from Sabang Port to Sabang Beach, which is the cave's entrance point. Tiny Pak River. You'll find a rocky paradise just 2 hours from Manila that will make your jaw drop. Tiny Pak River was formerly a hidden gem, but because to its stunning splendor, it has now become one of Rizal's most famous tourist destinations. It features blue seas flanked by white marble boulders, making every turn Instagram-worthy. A small boat may be used to explore Tiny Pak River and Cave, a cavern with an underwater river. If you want to witness a one-of-a-kind natural wonder, don't miss this magnificent sight in the Philippines. Take a vehicle or jeep going for Tanay from EDSA Star Mall or Mega Mall in Mandaluyong. At the Tanay Public Market, get off, ride a tricycle to Barangay Daratan as you arrive, then a balsa and a tricycle to the registration location. Sagada. Sagada, with its spectacular views and breathtaking natural wonders, is one of the country's most popular tourist destinations, particularly among backpackers and soul searchers. It's a popular soul-searching destination because it offers sunny but cool weather, lush natural landscapes, and a sea of clouds that will make you wonder if you're still on Earth. It might be difficult to get to Sagada Mountain Province. Take a 9-hour bus journey to Banaway, then a 2-hour van ride to Bontoc, then a 45-minute jeepney ride to Sagada, which may or may not be a toploader, aka you might have to sit on the roof, which we think is fun. Mines View Park. When people are asked what the most renowned tourist destination in Baguio is, Mines View Park is generally the first thing that springs to mind. Baguio was a mining town in the early 20th century. Mines View Park is located on a slope on Baguio's northeast side, offering a spectacular view of the Cordillera Mountains and the historic copper and gold mines of Benguet. You may also try on the Ifagao's traditional clothing and snap a photo while you're there. Make a point of visiting Mines View Park, which is one of the most beautiful tourist destinations in the Philippines. Take a bus heading for Baguio from Manila or Cubao. You may catch a cab from the terminal and head straight to Mines View Park. Take a jeepney from Session Road with Mines View Park signage if you want to save money. Bantayon Island. Despite the large number of visitors that visit every day, Bantayon Island is a location where you may discover peace and tranquility. When you get off the boat and onto Bantayon's fine white sand, you'll be greeted by fresh air and the pounding waves of the island's beautiful blue waters, which form a perfect symphony and allow you to hear the sound of nature. Bantayon is regarded as one of the most beautiful areas in the Philippines as a result of these factors. To get to this Cebu tourist attraction, fly to Cebu and then take a bus to Hagnia Port Cebu from the North Bus Terminal. Take a ferry to Bantayon Island after arriving at Hagnia Port. The journey from Cebu to Bantayon Island takes around 4 hours. If you have a limited budget, you can take the Air 1 to Bantayon. Panglao Island. Panglao Island is an excellent choice for beach lovers. Panglao Island, known for its white sand beaches, islets, and diving areas, never fails to wow its tourists. It's even been nicknamed Bohol's own Boracay. Aside from the beautiful beaches, the marine life makes it an excellent snorkeling and diving destination, making it one of the greatest spots in the Philippines for water enthusiasts. How to get there? Take a plane from Manila to Bohol and get out at the Tagbilaran Ferry Terminal. Take a tricycle to the Dao Bus Terminal when you arrive. Take the Southern Star Bus heading for Panglao Airport and Alona Beach from there. It takes less than an hour to travel. Kambugahi Falls. Kambugahi Falls, located in the municipality of Lazi, is regarded as one of the Philippines' most beautiful waterfalls. Because of its turquoise pure and warm water emanating from natural springs, this tourist attraction in Siquijor is a surefire draw with visitors. A flight to Dumaguete may be booked from Manila. Hire a tricycle or motorbike to transport you to the dock after you arrive in Dumaguete. Take a ferry to Siquijor after you get at the harbor. Kalangamin Island. The island of Kalangamin in Leyte is claimed to be a miniature counterpart of Boracay. Its picturesque sandbars and absence of tourists distinguish it from other beaches. The island is a great location to relax or take a swim. Kayaks and paddleboards can also be rented. It's no surprise that it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Visayas. Surrou Flower Farm. Surrou Flower Garden is one of Cebu's most popular tourist destinations. On the farm, You may find a variety of flowers, including celosia. There is a PHP 20 admission fee. Although the blooms are worth seeing, be aware that the area might become congested as a result of people coming to the farm for a nice shot. This Visayas tourism destination, though, is a must-see. Kawasan Falls. Kawasan Falls is another popular tourist destination in the Philippines. It is a 3-stage waterfall of pure blue water that flows from the Mantalongan mountain range's mountain springs and is one of Cebu's most popular tourist attractions. Apart from its natural beauty, Kawasan Falls has become recognized for hosting one of Cebu's most popular activities, canyoneering. Take a bus to the town of Bantayon from Cebu South Bus Terminal. Depending on traffic, the trip will take roughly 2 hours. One-way bus price is P130. Tell the bus driver you're going to Kawasan so he may drop you off on the national highway. It takes around 15 minutes to walk from the highway to the Kawasan Falls. Island Garden City of Samal. If you're looking for some sun, sand, and sea, the island garden city of Samal is a great place to visit in Mindanao. Some of Davao's most beautiful beaches may be found here, including Samal Island and Talakud Island. These locations will provide you with the necessary relaxation while providing a beautiful view of the ocean. It's one of the top Davao tourist attractions that you shouldn't miss if you're looking for a relaxing beach vacation. Take a flight to Davao International Airport or Francisco Bangoy International Airport from Manila. You'll need to take 2 jeepney trips to get to your choice port, either Sasa Wharf or Santa Ana Wharf, after you arrive. Take the ferry to Samal Island after you arrive at the dock. Thanks for watching the top.